Welcome back to Vanessa's Finds and Crafts. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, I so appreciate you guys for coming back and hanging out with me. So let's get on with the haul. I went ahead and picked up these adorable storage bins. I love this pattern. So I picked up actually about 6 of those. And as I kept walking through the store, I saw this one. Wow, look at this, so pretty. The light gray ones are super adorable, and I picked up 3 of those. And they're not that sturdy, guys, to be honest with you, but at least I use it for the outside of a more sturdier bin. And then I found these darker gray ones. I fell in love with these things. I had to pick them up. So like I said, I'm going to use them probably in my laundry room, and I'm using another Dollar Tree more sturdier bin, placing it in these, so at least it will look pretty from the outside. So I'm happy with those. And then I went ahead and picked up by Cooking Concepts one of these choppers and scrapers. It has very handy a ruler on the bottom. I'm not sure why it has a ruler on the bottom if you're chopping. I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me. And yeah, anyways, I picked this up because I saw it as a hack. People are using it for cleaning and picking up, and especially with the Cricut, so I picked that up. And also these chopping mats, I love them. I use them for so many things, including, of course, what it's intended for, and also for crafts. But I'm gonna show you in a little bit exactly what else I use it for. And it's just because, you know, when you're cooking and I have a little space or gap between my countertop and my stove, I don't want food falling in, so I use that. And then I also picked up this travel dressing container. I don't like salad, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, so I didn't pick it up for that. I picked it up because, of course, I saw that the crafting world is using this as a hack for when it comes to weeding using your Cricut. And when you go ahead and you're doing the weeding, you can go ahead and place it inside of the bottle and then open the bottom and just go ahead and dispose of all the little pieces. Brilliant. And then we're moving on over to these SureFresh containers. I swear they used to come in a package of 3. Maybe I'm wrong. But I love these containers. I use it, of course, for food, but for other types of storage. And talking about storage, I love this. It is so versatile. I believe it's called a plate holder or something like that. Well, let me show you how I use it. I have 2 sinks, right? So on one side is where I place the utensils. There's that little container that I use it for, and I put the forks and stuff like that in it. And then I also use the plate holder so that after we hand wash it, we place it in there to dry, and then remove it from there, and we go ahead and put it right here. Of course, that's what I believe it's intended for, so I use it there as well. And then there's one more place that it is so handy for me, and that is in my craft room. So I can go ahead and place folders, papers, as you can see, so many things, but it keeps me organized. And then I'm going to come over to this lovely corner where the Lazy Susan is in the kitchen, and a lot of people just don't know how to keep this sturdy and clean. So this is how I do it. You guys see I use these storage can containers, can storage containers as well, and I use this one to put all the lids in one, so they're all together and they're not all over the place. I know these other storage bins are a bit familiar to you guys, but that's how I use it. I mean, it is so convenient, and it keeps that area nice and tidy, because if not, normally it can be a hot mess. I know, I've been there, done that. So I know a lot of these things look really familiar to you guys. So just a thought, that's how I try to keep this little corner area nice and tidy. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, and I hope you do, but if you don't, it's at If I Can, I Should. I found these LED shoe clip lights, and I posted them on my Instagram page at Dollar Tree. Of course, as we all know, for $1. And so many people had questions. How long do they last? Are they good? So I said, let me do a little experiment. So I went ahead and I turned them on February 14th at 2:51 p.m., both flashing and just still, just to see if they would even last a day. I expected just a day. Well, I followed through and I kept following it. So I hope you're following me on Instagram. Next up are these, I don't even know what to say. These clear glass, I'm going to say coffee cups, teacups. They are, wow, $1 each. That's what I'm going to say. And we have this adorable container, which I also purchased for candy or maybe making candles. I don't know, so many possibilities. Loved it, had to pick that up. And then I found these Brillo. Look at these gloves. How cute. They had all these other different designs. Definitely had to pick those up for some clinking around my house. And then I picked up some of this Suavitel softening, whatever you want to call it. I don't really use this too much, but now I've been using this hack with, go ahead and complete putting this in with like half water, half of the solution. And then you go ahead and you use the Dollar Tree sponges. Let those get soaked up with this, and then you use it in your dryer when you put your clothes that are wet in there. It's worked so far. I also found this LA's Totally Awesome drain opener. I haven't used it yet, but I have used the other one they had and it worked great. It looks like it's going to be look, 64 ounces. I mean, wow, that is amazing. And while I was there, I went ahead and picked up some Ajax, but to be perfectly honest, we know that we're probably paying a little bit more, but while you're there, I mean, come on, just pick it up. But if you really have to know, yes, at Walmart you can get it for 2 cents less. Okay, so we're back up trying to get an update on these LED shoe clip lights. I kept going to Alexa. She can give me the date and time. You can see on my Instagram channel. But yeah, I don't believe it. These things are still kicking a day and a half later. And these things are still flashing. So for those that were interested in knowing, here it is. And keep following me on Instagram so you can see how long they really lasted. So yeah, it's a strainer. I mean, who needs a strainer? Everybody's got a strainer. But I use a strainer a lot in my house. And mainly to wash my rice. I hate putting it in a dish or something to rinse it out and then having to, oh my God, the rice is falling out as I, take out the water from rinsing it. So I use this. Of course, I use my other hand, but I'm filming now. And I go ahead and just, let the water go through and then I sift with my hands. And these suction cup hooks, I love these. I think they're so much better than the other ones they sell at Dollar Tree. They have a much better grip. And here's a little example of how I use it in my house. And it stays on. I also picked up this hook and loop fastener. And it is because I hate seeing cables just hanging everywhere. So I went ahead and I picked this up to try and see if it works out. So I went ahead and I wrapped it around my stand that I picked up at Michael's. It was this big sale for $20. But anyways, yeah, I wrapped it around like that. It looks cheesy, but it gets the job done and it holds all of the cables intact. So it's not just hanging and, running all over the place. And then it doesn't stop there. I bought these hook and loop fasteners as well. But these I purchased it because I wanted to see if there was any way that I can try and prevent something from sliding or falling off. And that something is my Cricut. So we went ahead and I placed them under the leg as well as on the actual shelf itself. just like this. You'll see right there that has a little rubber, but I don't feel that confident with it. So I went ahead and I just placed a little strip on each leg, and then I went ahead and I stuck it down to the shelf, and it was pretty sturdy, so I'm happy with that. And how about that? These disposable filter masks, those things disappeared when COVID showed up. I know they don't protect you much, but hey, why not? A second protection. And who doesn't need tea lights? I run out of those things so much. Aha, those LED shoe clip lights. So this is it. I went back looking for more because I know a lot of people that like to do, marathons, or like to jog at night or walk. So I picked up some more, as you can see how they're working. And I couldn't believe I found more PEDs, but these are like the actual socks. And I had to pick those up. They come in black and in white. But I'll be giving those to my mom so they're more comfortable. And then I saw these microfiber washcloths. So adorable for the bathroom. Comes with a little design of a bathtub. It is 100% polyester. And you see, troubles, I guess, soak your troubles away. Loved it. Picked those up so I can have them in my bathroom. And of course, my little one, he wanted his cheese crackers, so that's a given. And then Mama Bear wanted Hershey Kisses with almonds, her favorite. And one more favorite, lemon everything. Yellow's the favorite color, but anyway, these lemon shortbread cookies are pretty good. I've never had them before, but I definitely recommend trying them. I liked it, and that's how they look. And then these signs, look at the detail of the little ladybug. I loved it. I just had to pick it up. So this one obviously says thankful. And it has a piece where you can actually even DIY it and take it apart and put it on something else if you don't like what you see right now. And that's the backing of it. So you guys can see how it is. They also had a sign that said home. You have the little flowers on the corners, and that too can be taken off if you want. And I loved this sign. You can actually use this as a shadow box. Go ahead and take that apart if you wanted to, but I loved it. A house full of love. You can keep it for decoration or do your own thing with it and DIY it. And then I saw this LED unfinished wood light by Crafter Square. How beautiful the details of this cross. So my husband and I agreed, we picked it up, and you just go ahead and that's how it looks like. I want to be able to place it somewhere by where my mother-in-law rests, and it is beautiful. And I found these. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen these at Dollar Tree. I felt like somebody just left it there by mistake, and Dollar Tree just charged me for it because I've never ever seen it. I have picked up these because I already have those, but not these. I have the deeper part on the top. I mean, I was so happy to see it. I haven't seen them anywhere else except that one particular Dollar Tree that I went to, so yay. And then I picked up another set of the Wreath Rings. This is the 2-pack. And it is the smaller size. I like these because, they don't have to be so big. And then I couldn't believe these garlands. I was in shock. They come in 4 feet. So we have this kind. And then you'll go ahead and see. Yeah, 4 feet. Okay, so I want to make sure. And then we went ahead and we've got over here. You see the detail of it. I mean, it is amazing for $1, so I had to scoop that up. And then of course, look at this, eucalyptus. Finally it made it down here to South Florida. I was waiting and waiting. This is actually 5 feet, and the quality is absolutely amazing for $1. So of course we grabbed that to do some garlands or some work. And then we have the Floral Wire. This Floral Wire comes, I believe, in 4 different colors, and it is 6 feet long. You can do so much with it, and I learned over the holidays how some people have even used this to make words. So I picked that up. And then we have this faux leather ribbon. I couldn't believe it. I follow a young lady that made an amazing tray, and I couldn't believe it. She used that ribbon as if it was the handles, so I had to pick it up so in case I ever am able to make that just like her, but I doubt it. And as you can see, I already have these ribbons in the same color, so I picked up the green. And then the metal tag, I already discussed this on my Instagram. I was so excited to see these. I couldn't believe it. I thought these were going to be one of those items that never, ever made it down here to South Florida. But they did have, if I'm not mistaken, it was 3 different styles. As you can see the tip. And they were 3 pieces each. So cute. These stickers are new. I have not seen these stickers. They are super adorable. I can't wait to see what I am going to do to use these for a DIY. DIY. Did y'all just hear that? I said a DIY. DIY. I hope you guys laughed at that. Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, long day. And these stickers by Jot. I've never seen such stickers. I feel like I was being punked or something, but the detail looks like it's lace. And I really got it for Valentine's Day, but then I kind of didn't use it, but I have it in my stash now. But I loved these stickers, so I had to pick them up, and it shows you what you can use them on. Good idea, Jot. And then I went ahead and picked up these cotton twine. It is just, they have a different whole line of colors from red to black and white and gray. So I picked up these 3, being that spring is among us, but yellow, is my favorite color. And then I picked up the blue, and then you can always definitely use some black. And then we got these fastener strips. This is probably what I should have bought and not the other one to hang my cables, but it worked fine. This garden dish, I saw it. I know people use it for succulents, but not me. I'm going to do a little Easter DIY, so stay tuned for that. I am excited because the possibilities are really endless, but you can do it for, use it for so many things. Do your own DIY. Hey, who knows what you can come up with. But I also saw these favor sets, and this is a 9-pack. It came with 3 of the buckets, 3 of the little thank you cards, and ribbon itself as well. I thought it was pretty cool, so I went ahead and I picked that up. See what I'm going to do with that. I'm not having any parties anytime soon, but I definitely know that I can use these for a DIY of some sorts, especially with Easter here and the springtime. And I'm always excited about making banners, so I love this burlap material ribbon. You have these 2 different styles. Pretty awesome. And these you will find in the party section. And then finally the galvanized letters. So we got the A through M and through Z and numbers 1 through 0, not 0 through 1. I mean, not 0 through 9. Anyways, I finally found them and I'm super excited about that. Let's see what I come up with. And I finally also found these Stack'em bins. They are not the biggest, but I definitely believe that they will defeat the purpose of organizing and keeping storage of smaller items together. You can even paint this if you don't like the blue. So yep, that's it for my Dollar Tree haul, guys. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Consider subscribing and commenting. Have a great day, guys.